There's some technical terms you should know about your boat before putting it in the water. First, this is your propeller. This is what makes your boat go. Next, we have the water intake, which is right here. This should always be underwater before cranking your motor. Next, we have the trim switch. This lever allows you to lift the boat up and down for shallow water operations. Next, we have the choke. In order to choke the motor, you just simply pull it out, crank it a few times. Next, we have the gear selector. By pushing this lever back, you'll put the boat in reverse. Pushing it forward will put the boat in forward motion. And then the center is the neutral position. Next, we have the kill switch. When you're done operating your motor, you just simply push this button in until the motor is turned off. This is the throttle. Turn it clockwise to make the boat go. Turn it the other way to slow the boat down. And last but not least, this is your pull start lever. Just pull this till the engine cranks up, you're ready to go. For general operations of a Yamaha outboard motor, there are a few things you should know before starting. First, come to our fuel tank. This should be approved for the motor. For this, you should mix gasoline and 2-stroke marine oil. This should be a 100-to-1 ratio. After this is all taken care of, you should first vent your gasoline to prevent vapor locking. Next, we must hook up our fuel line. After this is done, we're ready to put the boat in the water.
There you go.
Instructions for starting the motor. First thing you want to do is make sure your throttle is in the start position. After this, you need to prime the engine, pumping this bubble until there's resistance and you can't pump it anymore. Next thing you want to do is make sure your motor's in neutral. After this, choke the motor. Make sure your water intake is underwater, and give it a pull. Stop the engine. Turn the throttle all the way down. Push the stop engine button.
Yeah.
Moving in the boat. First thing you want to do is make sure your throttle is turned all the way down. Next, go to your gear selector and pull it towards you. This will put you in forward. After this, you can control your speed by turning the throttle. Next is reverse. First thing you want to do is idle the boat down. Make sure your throttle's all the way down and put the boat into reverse. Same as moving forward. Turning the throttle controls your speed in reverse. Preparing for shallow water operation. First thing you should know is to make sure that you're free of all obstructions and that you don't over idle the motor for this, because it will cause the front end of the bow to come up. First thing you want to do is unlock the trim. Next, raise the motor up to where it's it's tilted in the water. After this is done, you should be able to operate this motor at a very low speed in order to get out into deeper water. After all these steps are completed, you're now ready to have a fun day on the lake.